All right, happy Sunday. This is CorBET. Everyone survived the Saturday. It was pretty exciting. We had some college football. Boston College played well. Covered, did not win. We saw some upsets. Texas, unbelievable. Matt Cruz and I'm Dylan Corbett. Matt had an unbelievable one of those good beats, right, where the safety went like everyone's looking around. Okay, 2 points, and there the over cashes. So we got some core bets for you. Heavy NFL, of course, NFL Sunday. I've got some side bets just to quickly get to you. Yes, we're going back to Barcelona. Yes, minus 139. I got killed with Atletico Madrid yesterday, but Barcelona still has me positive in La Liga, so we'll drink the juice there. Let's go to golf. Yesterday, I put a half unit on Christopher Ventura, 10-1. He is one stroke back right now. I like this guy. He was playing great towards the end of the season. And he's one shot back right now. It's going to be a great leaderboard. Sergio Garcia, keep an eye on him. He's tied at the top. And then one matchup bet. I like this guy, Tyler McCumber, over Charlie Hoffman. I'm fading Charlie Hoffman. McCumber, yes, we'll get some juice on that, plus 105. All right, so let's go to NFL here. I've got NBA that we'll sidetrack to the end of that, but let's go NFL. We'll start with Matt here. I've got two spreads I like. And 3 totals, 5 total NFL plays for me. Matt's got 6. Matt, we'll start with you. You've got a teaser, excuse me, and then you've got some spreads that you're on.
Yeah, I got a 5-play teaser posted on the action, so go check that out. I hit one a couple weeks ago, so I hope to double down there. As for just NFL plays in general, starting with Arizona -3, they had a tough loss last week. I think they bounced back. Carolina, they actually had an impressive win considering they were without McCaffrey, but I don't think they're that good.
Right.
So I like Arizona -3 there. And then I'm going to back the boys in Dallas, -3.5 over Cleveland. That line's kind of been moving between 3 and 5 all week. I've had my eye on it. I still do not think Cleveland is very good. They did have a nice 2-touchdown win last week. Dallas is underwhelmed so far, considering they're 1-2, but they took Seattle down to the wire last week, and Seattle's a very good team. So I like the boys here. What do you got?
So I'll actually go against you on that one. I grabbed this one, Cleveland at +4. So let's say I get a push, you get a win.
Sure.
Everyone's a winner. I'm more of a fade on Dallas for me. I'm not too sold on Cleveland, but remember what Dallas's only win is? The Falcons, right? Which everyone's getting free wins. And it was a game, heck of a game against the Cowboys. Cowboys and Seahawks. Seahawks still covered. So I'll go with Cleveland there, +4. Let's see. I've got 2 dogs. I was thinking about the Lions, but I just checked Barstool Sports Advisors this morning. Everyone, their mother's on the Lions, so I threw them out. The juice was a little whack there for a line right at 3. So I'm on Cleveland +4. The other one, come on, Vikings fans. Come on. Too many points. This is the crap bowl. This is 2 teams that are underachieving. Minnesota, Houston. I don't think Houston deserves 3 points, let alone a hook. So I'll go Minnesota there. They blew it against Tennessee, but they covered, right, last week. So I'll go Minnesota +3.5. Quickly with some totals, I expect defense. A lot of these totals seem to be spot on, but I'm going defense in Tampa Bay. Chargers, I don't think they're going to score. I think this is where defense shines, and hopefully Tom Brady doesn't go off. I think Fournette's out for that game. Mike Evans still a little bit banged up, so hoping for under 40.
Godwin is out also.
Godwin's out, hoping for under 42 there. I believe Sharps are with me as well. I'm on a public over. I'm hoping this might be the game of the weekend. Buffalo, Vegas, high number, shot up, over 53. Buffalo's giving up points. Vegas has been able to score with good teams. They hit the over against a very good defense against New England last week. So I'm rooting for a public over there. And then lastly, let's go to your neck of the woods, Matt. I'm on the under in Chicago. Nick Foles, I'm hoping – these are 2 defensive teams, right? I'm hoping that maybe we keep this in the 20s. I don't know who's going to win in that game. I think that's going to be an excellent one. Sharps seem to be on Indianapolis, but I wouldn't go against the Bears. They're 3-0 against the number so far. They're the team everyone seems to be on. So I'll just go under in that one. And that wraps up my NFL. What else did you have, Matt?
Yeah, so for that Bears game, I had a little bit of free play, so I put a couple units on it earlier in the week. The money line +125. Yes, a little sprinkle, if you will. Really don't know what to expect in that. I'm actually excited. It's only the second time out of 4 I'm able to sit down and watch Bears from start to finish, so that'll be good. Going back to the Vikings, I just can't bring myself to pick that number, but I have a little inside angle prop for you. Deshaun Watson, over 39.5 yards for his longest completion. Hear me out. Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks are both deep ball guys. No one bites on double moves like Vikings corner Holton Hill. He will get beat at least once, maybe twice. It could be each of them. Longest completion, 40 yards or more. And then 2 plays in Baltimore. Very underwhelming last week. We all know that. Who was the most underwhelming? Lamar Jackson, passing the football at least. Give me Lamar Jackson bounce back over 215.5 passing yards. So he's done that one. He's only done it once out of 3 so far. Obviously not last week, but the first week he threw for 275 in a route win. So I think they emphasize the pass that, hey, this guy is a quarterback. And then also I like the whole team to bounce back there. Baltimore first half -7.5. That number is like 14.5. That's just scary to give that many points. So give me the first half. Hope they get up by 2 or 3 scores and go from there.
All right, so I'll take that angle there. You're on the first half to split up a big number. I love the angle of a huge bounce back in the player prop department for Lamar Jackson, who notoriously had only 97 passing yards. So, and Washington is a susceptible team. Speaking of susceptible teams, the player prop for Deshaun Watson, you said Hill gets beat on every double move. I think that's Vikings corners in general. That might be the play. That's going to be an interesting game as well. So on the first half angle, let's shift to the NBA. We'll wrap up CorBET. He's Matt Cruz, and I'm Dylan Corbett. Follow us on the Action, Twitter, YouTube. Let's hit 60 today, please. We had a positive college football week, so we're looking to keep that going here for NFL. And into the NBA, the Lakers got backdoored on a 10.5 line in Game 2. This series is over. The injuries are just too tough for Miami. The series is over. Might be a gentleman's sweep, might not be. It might be a clean sweep for the Lakers. This line is astronomical again today. It's up to 10. So I'm going to the first half. Lakers have blown out the Heat in the first half both times. -5. I didn't like the juice at -115. Initially, it's down to 110. I snagged it. So Lakers -5. This has been the story of it's been blowouts by halftime, and the Heat have actually played well in the second half, and Lakers have just kind of been playing defensive. So we'll lean on the first half, and then nice cash for you, Matt, on the Seattle Storm last night, WNBA. I will be going back to the well for you in your regard, -7 tonight. In Game 2 against Vegas. I think it's a best of 5 WNBA finals, and I like the Storm to close that one out. Did you catch any of that, or did you just follow it?
No, I was watching.
All right, there you go.
Brandon Stewart was absolutely butter.
Yeah, correct. And that was a high-scoring game as well. All right, enjoy the NFL Red Zone. Set your fantasy lineups. I mean, my goodness, COVID, and a couple of key inactives as well.
Story, the Pats and Chiefs are planning to play Monday.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna,
because Cam's the only positive test so far.
Well, that's good. It's a fluid situation. The full-on outbreak with the Titans, crazy, but we knew it was probably going to happen sometime this season. Then hopefully it's just isolated to them. Good news is the Vikings are completely clean, and they're playing today. He's Matt. I'm Dylan. Subscribe. This is CorBET on a Sunday. Keep it locked here.